Today with Patrones we're sewing this blouse. I have here this month's Patrones magazine and I fancy everything because it brought so many nice garments. Amazing, I could make any of them. But I fancy this blouse because I haven't got anything similar, because it's not really my style. I never wear my back open, I get a bit chilly. So let's do it. I have the pattern, I have a nice piece of remnant, so let's do it. I have this nice piece of remnant, which we don't know how much it was because I bought a few, and as always I don't know how much it was, but I really like it, not because it has polka dots like the model, but I think it's okay. I think it's nice for this project, and I only have 1.50 meters, so let's see if I can manage. So it says here polka dot blouse in linen with a v-neck and sleeves with cuffs. So as always, let's see, it's pattern number 20. I need the turquoise color from B sheet and it's 5 pieces. So let's go ahead and trace it. I really love the design. To me it's screaming summer because of the v-neck and it's almost backless. So I can't get my mind around the long sleeve because here I will never wear it if I make it long sleeve. So I just cut the sleeve, I made it shorter, and instead of putting cuffs, because I think it's a bit ridiculous, cuffs with buttons up here, it doesn't make any sense, that's for your wrist really, and I could make one like this, like a fake cuff that is just sewn together. I'm going to just make it with an elastic band inside. It says here to cut your fabric folded, and it's better because it says I need 4 of each, the front and back. So we're going to make 2 blouses sleeveless and then put one inside the other so we can sew all around the neckline, and that way it will be seamless, which is quite nice. And when cutting your fabric, make sure you make out the most of your material. I'm going to make sure because I have just enough. Just mess it up. Because I need 4 panels of each, I was trying to make the most out of my fabric, and I moved one of the back panels and I cut it wrong. I cut it wrong sides, so it will have been on the wrong side out, so I can't do anything now. So one of the panels is going to be this color. It's like a cotton lining material, and Because it's two layers of material, they could tell you to use another one or a cheaper one for the inside if you wanted to. So mine will have one of these. Well, apply your interfacing in one of the waistbands and press it. I'm going to wait to do that until I have to press some seams, and that way I do all the ironing at once. So we're going to make two blouses, sleeveless, and then put one inside the other so we can sew all around the neckline, and that way it will be seamless, which is quite nice. With the two bodices already sewn into one, I'm going to press all these seams because they look terrible and interface one of the waistbands. And with this done, I'm going to now sew it together in a sandwich. So it'll be waistband, bodice and waistband. And lastly, for the bodice, I'm going to sew the bottom of the waistband, although it doesn't say how. I'm just going to fold in and sew on top, top stitch it. What I don't know is how to do the back. It says just to stitch it together by hand. I would have liked if it brought the way to put a ribbon or something, some tape inside, so it was more secure than sewing it by hand. But let's follow the steps and see what we can do. The sleeves are quite simple to sew because you just have to put them right sides together, sew the side seam, and then for the hem I'm just going to fold it twice to make a double hem in which I'm going to insert the elastic band. So I have to leave a little bit open and use a safety pin to do so. And when doing that, a good tip is to make sure you pin the other end so it doesn't run in after and you lose it in there. And then once you get it out, you can stitch it together with a zigzag stitch and it won't go anywhere. And then you can finish that bit of hem. And because the sleeve hasn't got any different shape, it hasn't got a front or a back, it's just the same as if you look at my pattern here folded. I'm just going to sew it, making sure I pin first the side seam so it goes all together, and just pin all around it and sew it together. I've quite enjoyed sewing it. I like it a lot, and it wasn't difficult to sew. Maybe the most difficult bit will be the cuffs with the buttonholes and buttons, but the rest of it was quite easy. The Patrones magazine doesn't tell you the level of difficulty you're going to go through, but they do tell you if they have an easy sewing project. But this one doesn't say, maybe because of the buttonholes. But the rest of it was quite easy and I've enjoyed it. The model has it with a dress underneath because, I mean, you don't see anything, but it's a bit there. Everything is there. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments if you like this project, and if you do, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing. I upload a video twice a week, and that way you don't miss anything and we learn together a lot. And I'll leave you here another Patrones projects I've made so you can stick around for a while. Bye!